Hello, dear students. I hope all of you are fine. In this video, we are going to discuss about parts of speech and in particular about noun and its different forms. Dear students, all words of English can be divided into 8 parts according to their work, according to their function in a sentence. And those parts are known as parts of speech. So here is a list of 8 parts of speech. Number 1, noun. Number 2, pronoun. Number 3, adjective. Number 4, verb. Number 5, adverb. Number 6, preposition. Number 7, conjunction. And last, number 8, interjection. Today we are going to discuss about noun in detail. First of all, what is a noun? Any naming word is a noun. For example, Ram, Sita, Ganga, Agra, and truth, etc. Question number 2. How many types of noun are there? There are 5 types of nouns. Number 1, proper noun, common noun, abstract noun, collective noun, and number 5, material noun. Dear students, let's know more about these. What is a proper noun? A proper noun is the name of a particular person, place, or thing. For example, Mohan, Ravi, Bihar, Hyderabad, Haryana, and the Ganga, etc. A proper noun should always begin with a capital letter. Whenever you are writing a proper noun, you will use capital letter at the starting. What is a common noun? A common noun is the name given in common to any and every person or thing of the same kind. Example: boy, girl, teacher, student, town, river, and train, etc. What is a collective noun? A collective noun is the name of a group or collection of things or persons of same kind taken together and described as one whole. Means they will be in group and they will be all of one kind only, same kind only. There is one example given. Look at the table below. Common noun in A column and collective noun in B column. A group of sheep. Sheep is common noun. And when there is a group of sheep, we call it a flock. Flock is a collective noun. When there is a whole group of sheep, you will call it a flock. Individual sheep can be called a sheep, but when they are in a group, they will be known as flock. We can call it a group of sheep or a flock. An individual sheep is a sheep, and this is a group of sheep. But when they are in a group, we call them a flock, and individual sheep cannot be called a flock. Means common name when they are in group then also can be used, and when they are individual then also can be used. But collective noun can be used only for a group, not for individual. Another example, a group of students is called a class. A single student cannot be called a class. A collection of ships is called a fleet. Some more examples of collective noun: mob means crowd, team, jury, family, party, and navy, etc. What is a material noun? A material noun is the name of the matter of which things are made. Examples: wood, clay, iron, gold, silver, rubber, and plastic, etc. What is an abstract noun? An abstract noun is the name of some feeling, quality, action, or state. Examples. First, I will take feelings: joy, grief, sorrow, fear. Quality: honesty, bravery, beauty, and mercy. Action: theft, laughter, movement, flight. State: childhood, boyhood, youth, poverty. Abstract nouns are formed from adjectives, verbs, and common nouns. For example, adjective is cruel, and abstract noun made from cruel is cruelty. Adjective is free, abstract noun is freedom. From verb, arrive is verb, abstract noun is arrival. Choose is verb, choice is abstract noun. Then again from common noun, honor, abstract noun, ownership. Common noun, thief, abstract noun, theft. All the nouns discussed till now can be divided into two groups or types. Number 1, countable. Number 2, uncountable. What is a countable noun? The nouns which we can count are countable nouns. Examples: pen, cup, student, and table, etc. What is uncountable noun then? The noun which we cannot count is uncountable noun. Examples: wheat, sugar, rice, honey, and grief, etc. Gender and number are related to nouns. Gender tells us whether a noun belongs to male sex, female sex, or neither of the two. In English language, there are 4 genders. Number 1, masculine. Examples: man, boy. They represent male sex. Number 2, feminine gender. Woman, girl. They represent female sex. Common gender: parent, child. They can be used for both. A parent may be a father or a mother. Child may be a girl child or boy child. Then last, number 4, neuter gender. Book, table. Lifeless things are under neuter gender. Now, noun, the number. There are 2 numbers in English: singular number and plural number. Singular, a noun that denotes one person or thing, is said to be in singular number. Plural, a noun that denotes more than one person or thing, is said to be in plural number. Some examples: singular, boy; plural, boys; girl, girls; student, students; box, boxes; city, cities; belief, beliefs; roof, roofs; calf, calves; men, men; ox, oxen; foot, feet. Dear students, while changing number or gender, there are some rules. For example, in singular and plural, boy is made boys by adding s only. Box is made boxes by adding es. City is made cities. We removed y and added ies. Belief, we added only s, beliefs. Calf, we made calves. We removed f and added ves. Men, we made it men. In place of a, we added e only. We removed a and we replaced it by e. Ox, oxen, we added en. Foot, F-O-O-T, we made it feet, F-E-E-T. We changed the middle vowel. We replaced O-O by E-E. These are some rules. With the help of this, we can change the singular into plural. Dear students, I hope all of you enjoyed it and all of you liked it and you will learn it properly. Your doubts are always welcome. You can ask me about your doubts. Read and listen to this carefully. Read the pictures and listen to my voice in this video carefully. And any doubt you can ask me. Be happy, be safe, and keep learning. Thank you.